What's up, Trios Tribe? Bringing you guys another Grand Archive video. I know I've fallen off of doing Grand Archive, but they got a new half set for Fractured Crown, an expansion set to Dawn of Ashes. So I guess they want to do like the more like half set, and then maybe next set we'll get the rest of the classes or whatever. Just probably part of their business model. I didn't do too much research on it, but I thought it'd be cool. Grand Archive. Like I don't know how to say it. Grand Archive has a lot of good fundamental ideas. You know, you get different heroes, you get different. Oh my god, hold on. Opening and talking, it's difficult. Yeah, but the fundamental game is really cool, right? I don't hate it. I actually really enjoyed it. However, it's just like we got into a situation where like it was more popular than there were cards available, so a lot of cards got really expensive and made it really hard for people to get your friends into the game. And then on top of that, realistically, like there was only 2 good decks. Like Wind Lorraine was really up there, and then Fire Rye was also really up there. You could argue like that the different elements of Lorraine were viable decks as well. I'm sure Wind Lorraine did really well, like in terms of regional, but it was just like Lorraine. Like I remember looking at regional results and it was like Lorraine, and it just didn't matter what element you were. Lorraine was just busted. And they even had like a mini they had a rule change to one of their cards, which I've never seen that happen before in a card game, so that was cool. Like I guess Yu-Gi-Oh does it with like their erratas, but I just don't feel like our errata is actually a rule change. But they just straight up changed how leveling up works through some of the cards they like in the game, and that was really interesting to experience. But yeah, man, it's just the meta just wasn't entertaining for long enough. Like I played Fire Rye, and then I realized like, wow, I'm just sitting here waiting to one-shot my opponent. Cool, I guess. And then like Lorraine also was just like, I'm just gonna wait until get a huge combo turn and then an infinite like card draw generation. So, and then like went Sylvie and then Xander, they just weren't decks. But let's get into the pack opening, right? Not sure what to expect. I haven't kept up too much on what the set releases were going to look like. I do know, like looking at TCG Player, there's like expensive cards that are in the starter deck for some reason. But we'll see. New water card, new wind card. Ooh, this card I actually thought was okay. Put a level counter on your champion, and then that's it. So your champion could just gain a level through this. And against Rye, you know, as you guys can imagine, Rye's pretty good at like with levels. And then on top of that, Sylvie probably really likes this card. Again, in this game, like just because it's a mage spell doesn't mean not everybody can use it. Everyone can use this spell. It's just sometimes certain cards have clash bonuses, but anyone can use this card, so this might be a really good card in Sylvie. Just to get to their Beast Tamer. Like, see, this card says clash bonus. That means you only get this effect if you're a tamer. And that's about it. It's as far as that educational. Ooh, green slime. That's as far as that educational moment goes. And then we got an uncommon. Ooh, what is that? Pay 2. That's like, that feels weird. They put like a yellow, like that almost looks fake. Like I edited that in. Yeah, that yellow and the 2 looks really weird. And then here's one of the new ooh, Wand of Frost. Cleric Mage. On enter, draw a card. Banish Ward of Frost, target unit gets... That's interesting. Again, in my head, the only thing I know that's like really valuable is like the signature rare cards. I'm having issues opening the packs cleanly though. That's never a good sign. There we go. Kind of, yeah. I do appreciate that they kind of give you like the slip tabs, but oh, this is like one of the new mechanics, reservable. Basically, if you play Magic, it's kind of like you get to play a land, and now this card forever will help you pay for costs of spell or any kind of action or spell, and then you could use it. Yeah, so it has the reservable thing that lets you helps you pay for things, and you'll suspend it or rest it to do that. Or it has the other option to, if you don't want to use it, you can prevent the next 1 damage that would be dealt to you, which is cool. Highlander common. Here's our first uncommon. Just Just another woman. Oh, we got a turtle. Oh, look at the turtle. Oh, like, that's kind of cool. Oh, Dawn of Ashes. Oh, so that's our first super rare. Upkeep. Is a domain. This is like field spells or stage cards, or Digimon doesn't have that. Weird. Stadiums. At the beginning of your recollection phase, reveal a card random from your memory. If that card is not norm element, sacrifice Dawn of Ashes. Non-element card. Ooh. I feel like people are. I feel like it's like a norm element deck type archetype thing they're trying to push. I remember seeing some of the cards early on about them, and that seems dope. There's just different ways to play is always good. This card seems good. Just on play, draw a card. Players can't draw more than 3 cards. That's like, this is just like a call out card to like all the comboing. Like most of the comboing in this game like ends up drawing you a bunch of cards. So this card, like, to slow them down actually is gonna be wild. Ordinary Bear. That's kind of funny saying it out loud now. Protective Barrier, Seeking Shot. Ooh. Oh, that's why these are so expensive. Oh, I don't know if, okay, so I don't know if like these are uber rare or something, but like, look at that. Oh, they're like, oh, I don't know what to call them. I think they called cold foils. Look at that. That is cool. I think card games need to do this more, dude. Holy, like Digimon does it. When Digimon first did it, it was the sickest thing. And I think Flesh and Blood might do it too, but I really, before my time, we'll say, before I got into the YouTube and like back into card games. Oh, that's so sick. Turtle. Red Slime. And this thing. Yeah, I don't know what to make of that. I don't know if that's like really, really good or something, or like every box gets one. I have no idea what pull rates in Grand Archive are. I just know that's another thing. I'm not a fan of pull rates. Like Lorcana came out, Grand Archive came out. I mean, we all know Yu-Gi-Oh, we all know Pokemon, we all know. I'll leave Pokemon out of it. Sorry, Pokemon. Magic, Lorcana, and Grand Archive. The pull rates for stuff is just, to me, like ridiculous. Like I don't like it. For example, last set, the big money card was for a lot of people. Dungeon Guide. Everyone wanted Dungeon Guide. But like you could pull 3 boxes and pull 0 Dungeon Guides, and to me that is insane. Like after playing Digimon and One Piece, like realistically in One Piece and Digimon, you can buy 2 boxes, let's say 2 boxes, and you will get a playset of you are going to be really. It's a almost I don't want to say guaranteed because nothing's guaranteed in life, but you'll be pretty close to a full playset of every rare and below card, right? Where it gets weird is like the secret rares and super rares, but even then, after all that, the secret rares, you'll probably have 2 copies of the super rares. There's a good chance you pulled 1 of the secret rares you need, and then after that, like, it's just so easy. Like it's easy to trade for the super rares because you have trade fodder, and then secret rares might be a little annoying, like especially if like Rena from BT11 was a big one for people. Well, it's because you needed 4 of it, but that's not tradition. But even then, like only needing to hunt down 1 card for a deck when a new set comes out from 2 boxes is pretty good. Like, and when you compare it to like, you can buy like 3 boxes of Grand Archive and you're not guaranteed to get anything you want. And it's the same in Magic, it's the same in Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's like why people kind of like bring into the live the mantra of just buy singles, don't buy packs, don't buy boxes. You're trolling. Ooh, an ultra rare. The Fractured Crown. That's like, hey, I found it. Does that mean I win? Are we good? Look at that. All right, we'll put that to the side. That's a good hit, probably. I don't know. Probably not. It's probably not even a good card. I wish I knew what the good cards were. I should have probably like looked it up to see like what I could be excited about. I don't know. And this paper thing again. Incendiary. Fractal. Oh, it's a fractal. That's what. Dematerialized prism. Refracting Missile. Oh, I remember this card getting spoiled. Everyone seemed pretty happy about that card. Or maybe it's just because it's a woman. I don't know. But we got the Fractured Crown. I'm pretty happy about that. Maybe I should start going faster. But still, that yellow in the middle of everything, just weird. That's just so weird. I don't know. I don't think they should have done that. It looks fake. Peaceful Reunion, Flame Break Chorus, Frostbind Apostle, Shatter Essence, and Zephyr's Edge, a rare. Nice. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like if, like, I don't know what people's opinions are on that. Like, Lorcana is kind of the same way. You can buy a couple of boxes of Lorcana and you're not guaranteed anything. You'll probably not even pull what you want. And that, what does that mean? People just end up like, I know there's like a huge thing with Yu-Gi-Oh right now. We're like, oh, the boxes aren't worth it. And the vendors like are upset or whatever. But like, I don't know, man. Like, anytime a set of Digimon comes out, I'm like, I buy 1 to 2 boxes and ooh, super rare. That's another thing on the box. Look at that. Ooh, cool. Yeah, I've been out of the game for I'm gonna keep saying Lorcana on accident. I'm sorry, but I've been out of the game for Grand Archive just because, like I said before, the meta was kind of very stale, and it was impossible to get anyone into the game without having them pay like way too freaking much for something that's like a new game. Like, a new game shouldn't be expensive, right? Like they're like, everyone should have for a new game. Like how can I possibly recommend Grand Archive to people when like it's not even on the shelf, right? And it's not their fault. Like, the game was just more popular than like what like initial whatever happened, but like it's not on the shelves. So now that people only have to buy singles, and then after that it's like, I don't know, like, and after that it's like, okay, now you need Grand Crusader Ring, which is like $70 or whatever. Last time I remember, this was forever ago. Like, but you get my point. Like, dungeon guides were pushing $25 at least a pop, and you needed like, arguably you needed 4. And then like, if you wanted to play Lorraine, there were so many Lorraine cards that were above $25. And like, okay, I mean, ooh, cool. Probably not. I feel like they made foils better. I don't know. That's cool. That's a good card. I don't know if it's probably a bad card, but foil. I'm okay with the fact that like in this game, like foils are like special. Like, I'm not like whatever. Like, I don't care about like, I like the idea of blinging out your deck. Like, blinging out your deck should be the way the game gets expensive. Like, especially with like junk like this, man. Like, look at that. That's so cool, man. I remember looking at the on TCG Player for like this stuff in particular, and I was like, why this is a starter deck card. And I think I already said this, but like, this is a starter deck card. Why is it $100 or whatever? And now I know why, because it's actually like special. I'm sorry, like, it's hard. I'm sitting really weird for you guys right now. Like, I don't like all those memes about like, here is my setup, here's what is you see, and here's everything around me is like very much what's happening right now to me. I'm just, ooh, Fire Tongue, that sounds cool. That's very much my situation right now. I'm like hunching over in a really bad way. Like focusing on like making sure you guys see everything on the camera is not great. And to be real, like, to be a pessimist, I guess, I don't think this video is going to do too hot. Like, I am trying to push the channel to do like multiple card games and stuff, and like I don't know, like, I see that like the numbers don't really bother me, but like definitely like I'll post a Digimon and then I'm like, oh, okay, it gets like 1,000. We'll say it gets 1,000 views. We'll hype me up a little bit. Oh, that's a cool card. Avatar of Gaia. And we'll hype me up a little bit. It gets like 1,000 views pretty consistently for just matchup videos, which I don't think like necessarily like warrant a lot of views. And then I'll post a One Piece and get like 200 views. Not even. If I'm lucky, I'll get 200 views. And I'm like, oh. And I get it, the algorithm or whatever, but like, the dream with this channel is to be able to just kind of talk about whatever card game I want to talk about, and yeah, you know, just talk about what. Ooh, another foil. Look at that. Red slime. one to false. Again, not sure how valuable any one foil is, but I think, I don't know, just like they do the magic mentality of foils are a little rare, but like there's just something to spice up packs, and I'm fine with that. I don't like. I feel like more card games should just do what Digimon does, and it's like, all right, here everything, like there's so many alt arts, and that's like where the money is. I'm gonna go a little faster. Again, like not knowing like what's good and what's, ooh, this guy's cool. Uther, illustrious king. Intercept, vigor. I think vigor is like vigilance. Like you don't have to. They don't have to tap to attack. You may rest Uther. When you do, banish another target non-champion object. Return the banished object to the field under. Oh man! There's so many cards in Magic that do that. He basically like you play him and then he banishes something and you're gonna end up like. Oh, there was a card in Magic that did that. Oh, it was a white card. I'm pretty sure it was Innistrad, and I remember it was like a priest or like a monk or a paladin type dude on the cover. He had like a big white like hoodie. That's the best way I'm gonna explain it. Yeah, we're almost at the end of the box. Surprisingly, small box, so don't feel like I hit anything cool. Other than the sword. The sword's pretty cool. Probably get some value out of that. But in terms of like, I feel like everything has been a rare. I got one uncommon, a few super rares, or ultra rare. Ultra rare. That's what I meant to say. I got a few ultra rares. Yeah. I think I got spoiled, and I think like there is no signature rare in this case because someone else pulled it, and I was very upset. They were bragging to me like, look, I got my I got a signature rare. I'm like, man, that was from my case, wasn't it? Here we go. Oh, rip. Cool. That's a cool tiger though. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna start speeding through this. I don't know how I hype myself up for this. Maybe I shouldn't post this. Oh god. I just want to cover more card games, man. That's it. Let's just go to the back. Woo! Another super rare, Morgan Soul Guide. Is she a character or is she a... Yeah, she's a character. So that's cool. Oh, she has so many. Your opponents can't recover. Oh, that's kind of cracked. Prevent all non-attack damage that would be dealt to Morgan. At the beginning of your collection phase, you may glimpse one if you don't recover one. Oh, some healing, that's good. And then just some random stuff, no foil. I guess there are foils like in the middle of everything, but I mean, who's that guy? Is that Rai? Oh, that is Rai. Oh, it's all the 4 heroes from last game. Or all the only 4 decks we have. I mean, hopefully this set, like Tamer and Assassin, actually have some relevance because, like, they are, competitively speaking, they suck. I don't think a single one was topping it at anything. Right, like it was literally, I want to say it was Oops all Lorraine, but that could be ignorant, so I'm just gonna say it was all Lorraine and Rai. And even then, I still think it was only Lorraine. Rai just had the gimmick of like, I can just I can just one shot you. So if you don't if you don't beat me by then that's it. Sorry, one shotted. Which was cool. I don't know. It was fun doing that for a little bit. All right, I got a tower of packs next to me. Oh, another super rare. Erudite Azure Blade. It does feel like they're starting to support the colors or not the elements that weren't too supported before. Man, I feel like we didn't. Man, like only 2, I guess. We got 2 ultra rares. This is 2 more packs. I guess it's a half set. I guess they're gonna. It's the logic of like, well, you get less hits. It's a half set, or maybe it is only like. I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like they're like I'm not. I just don't know what to say. Like opening boxes doesn't feel good. Like I don't know. Every time I open a box of Digimon, I'm always like happy afterwards. But I open Locana, I open this game, and I'm like, I guess it's a negative video. Maybe I really shouldn't post this, but at the same time, it's also like this channel's supposed to be me and my genuine experience, right? Or my genuine thoughts. So you guys let me know. Most of you probably didn't make it to the end anyway. Yeah, we didn't really get jack. Well, this is probably like really good. This is, I don't know how rare these are. I would like to think they're like one a box or something actually, but whatever. Yeah, that's it. That's the box. Fractured Crown. We actually ended up pulling the Fractured Crown, which, I mean, that's kind of cool. And then we pull, so this is like my only UR. I'm pretty sure that's my only UR. So, yeah. Cool. Textured, great sword. I feel like they should do this more often. Super dope. In the Fractured Crown. Yeah, cool. Yeah, like, share, subscribe. See you guys next time. Always trying to expand the channel. Let me know what card games you guys want to see, and I'll try my best to do something with it. I don't know. Yeah, bye.